Howdy, folks. Corky Duke here. Bomber Crew is the game, and Super Bowl VII is the name of my brand new campaign. We're going to try and keep up with doing one Super Bowl a month. This is the last day or two of March, so I got to get my March campaign in, and this is the beginning. So let's meet the crew. We're going to try and do a Bomber Crew campaign every month. I've got to do from Super Bowl VII all the way up to Super Bowl 55, and then I can start doing other concepts. So for the pilot, we have Captain Tom Bell, referee of the big game. This is Super Bowl VII was versus the Dolphins and the Redskins when the Dolphins would have the undefeated year, the only team to ever do that. But that was a 14 game season. And for the top turret gunner, engineer, we have Master Sergeant Larry Zonka, fullback. Navigator is First Lieutenant Howard Twilley, wide receiver. Radio operator is Staff Sergeant Jim Mandish, tight end. Tail gunner, Staff Sergeant Duran Talbert, defensive tackle. Ball turret gunner is Staff Sergeant Dexter Manley, defensive end. Port waist gunner, Staff Sergeant Pat Fisher, cornerback. Starboard waist gunner is Staff Sergeant Mike Bass, cornerback. And for the bombardier, we have First Lieutenant Bob Greasy, quarterback. Let's take a look at the bomber. Oh, excuse me. I kind of been sick the last couple of days too, so, and I'm a little frustrated with FS22 right now. So that file transfer screwed that game totally up, and it's kind of really pissing me off. Well, where are we going here? That's not where I want to go. Okay, this is where I want to go. All right. The base paint is Little Gramper nose art. Here it is. And this was pretty tough nose art for me to do, but I finally got it done. And let's see. Engine art, yellow checker, wing art, round L1. Waist art, round L1. Tail art is the logo for the ninth bombardment group, fictional bombardment group that I made up just for this game and to do all these Super Bowls on. And there we got the Dolphins versus Redskins. All right, let's take off for our first mission. Gentlemen, the target for today is Tunis. All right, here we go. We got to destroy a storage ammo, storage place full of ammo. Shouldn't be hard to blow up with all the ammo in there. All right, here we go. Forgot about all the picks I got to get. All right, that's all right. We got it now. All right. All right. And now we just got to be on the lookout for German fighters. Oh, man. And of course, the next campaign will be Super Bowl VIII, which I'll do sometime in April. And I'm just going to keep going all the way. All I got to do is I got to get up to 55, and then just to do every Super Bowl when it comes out after that. So it's probably going to be a while before I get all those done. Who's going to be the gunner to shoot down the first German fighter? And it's Larry Zonka, the great fullback. That was an incredible fullback. He really was. Very tough, very powerful fullback. That's back when they just ran right straight through the line. They didn't dance around and do all the running back things that some of them can do now. They just put their head down and plowed right through the defensive line. And Larry Zonka was definitely good about that. That's it. Get him, guys. All right. All right. Making that big turn into the bomb run. Reverse short. In reality, the gunners would have just kept them to short burst. They didn't have very much ammo. They did not have this game hasn't have unlimited ammo. They definitely did not have that. Remember, 50 caliber bullets are very heavy, so the more you carry onto a bomber, the less weight you have for bombs. That's why the whole concept of a quad 50, you can do that in the game, but in reality it would have been unfeasible because it would have taken up more space, but you would have used up twice as much ammo because there's 2 extra guns on each major gun position, the top, ball, and tail. And all that would have been added weight that would have taken away from the bombs. It is a bomber, not a fighter. All right. They are undisturbed on this first mission, going to the bomb run. Every other mission, almost afterwards, when we go on the bomb run, we're going to be hit with flak, which is a very real thing that happened on bombing missions. Some of the most protected targets would have the heaviest flak. Schweinfurt would be one example. Just an unreal amount of flak. All right. There he is. All right. Get a photo of this thing and then let's go home. Gotta be on the lookout for more fighters being launched. And start heading for home. Where they at? There's one. traveling too far out in the Mediterranean? I think we are. We're too far. Up in the sky, at too high altitude, we're getting in those clouds. Yeah, we're all right. Just keep an eye on that radar. It seemed like the game is running a little slow. I wonder what that's all about. Man, this navigator's not able to keep us on course very well. Man, what is going on? Alright. Alright guys, shooting down. Where they at? Man, what is up? Why can't the navigator stay on course? Why do we keep zigzagging? What is going on with this crap? Well, we took very little damage. A couple of hits, but we're in good shape. I think they're going to be backing off. Yeah, they're not going to press any more attacks. We're almost home. All right. Successful mission. I think I'm suffering from a cold right now, so it's kind of like. That's what I'm talking about. All right. All right. Nothing we can do for the bomber right now. Take a look at the stats for the first mission. 19 enemy fighters destroyed. That's exceptional. All right. Outstanding. 680 miles. One target destroyed. One recon photo taken. All right. I'm Corky Duke. CorkyDuke.com is my website. Like, comment, share my videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. That was the first mission of Super Bowl VII. I'm not sure when I'm going to finish this campaign with a live stream. Probably in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. Bye.